MC Radio Rental Improvised Rap 118th episode. Today we are going to use random phrases from this random generator, and we're going to try and use these phrases in the rap. Random phrases: keep your shirt on cloud 9, jig is up in arms. I'm betting the farm, everybody's looking really fucking alarmed. Yeah, you know that they are up in arms, cause I could never possibly pay these palms. You know they're begging from me, I was betting the scene. Everything that's happening, abetting the scene. Look, we're gonna make it better, I'll pay it up, I'll make it better. But there's the rub, because I haven't got the money, and so I am just running. You know that I'll go away to somewhere that is sunning. Everyone is angry, everyone is rioting, everyone is starting all the smoke and the fire, and it's inspiring. Because I'm running away, you know I can't remain in this damn place, because I shouldn't have bet the whole farm. Everyone's alarmed and I haven't the charm to make them all just relax. You know I just have not got enough stacks. You know that I am erratic and I am crashed. All the stock market, it's maxed, so I've got to pay it off. I'm up in debt, you know it's rising up to my neck and my head. Yeah, you know that I just shouldn't invest in this disaster, it's gone to my head. Look, so I guess that the jig is up. You know that I got tricked, I can't fix it up, and it's erupted. It's fucked, and I just must chuck it away, because I can't make it better. You know that I can't make the cheddar, so I will make feta. I will just make the cheese, because that's easier for me in a dairy scene. So you know I'll need a whole new damn identity. Maybe in a better place I can be more merrily, and maybe eventually I'll return back when they get to me. Yeah, but I am on cloud 9, cause when I feel better I am so damn fine. I'm feeling so elated, I feel I can't fail. It's like every day is amazing. With my head in the sky, I feel so good, I am alive. I feel so high, I can just strive. Anything I dream of, it will be mine. Yeah, but I shouldn't get too excited. Back to earth I'm reminded, I should really just keep my shirt on. Sometimes I'm turned off or I'm turned on. Yeah, cause you know you just gotta relax. You gotta just take a breath on your back. Sometimes you gotta get back in the hammock, and you know otherwise you'll never eat the fish or the haddock. And so it's all automatic because I slow it down. When it really happens I am on the town. You know that I frown as well as smile, because I need a little balance when I run my miles. Okay, look, I'm going so hard, you know that maybe I will fix if I shot in the dark. You know, maybe I will miss it because I'm not that hard. You know that I'm never gonna hit all the bullseye, yeah? Look, I've got the rocks. It's so good, it knocks off your socks. Yeah, it's real, I do not mock, because you know that I don't give a fuck. Look, I will unlock the lock, I got the keys, so I will please it. Look, I might kill the cat, because otherwise I will run it flat, because I hit the pet with my car. You know that it might raise some alarm. Yeah, because I will over the rocks, I looked under it. Alright, fuck. Slow it down. New phrases. Busy bee, little from column A, little from column B. All Greek to me, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Well, that's fortunate. Those fit together already. Alright. I think we, let's get our shit together. Alright. Yeah. Making honey, I'm the busiest bee. Working from the A to B, from the 9 to 5 when I'm on my grind. I'm making it all for the queen, so it will be mine. Yeah. Need a little of both. Need a little from head and need a little from toes. Yeah. There's no changing me, I'm not lazy, column A or B. Yeah. The pros and cons, you know that I am gonna have to show I'm on, because I keep going, because I work so hard and it's so vast. You know I bet the farm, and look, it's obscene to me, it's obsequious, it's all Greek to me. I can't understand the way you speak, could you please be a bit more clear? Look, the chickens are never hatching, the eggs are all cracking, and you know that's lacking. It's never better, so we must be massive. Make it all better, cause I can't plan it all. You know that I see it, but I can't have it all. Sometimes I just have to project, but reality is not the same as what's in my head. Yeah, so don't count your chickens before they hatch, it's not magic. Sometimes erratic, not magic, cause you know the future's elusive and you can't project it all in computers. Yeah, because reality is different. It's not fitting to your mission. You can't just predict it. Sometimes it's mysterious mixtures that you should learn. You know that there's randomness in universes. You can't rehearse it because it's all crazy, it's chaotic, and it might just escape me. So don't expect everything to go just as you predict. Alright, look. Alright. Go out on a limb, chip on your shoulder, quality time, scot-free, piece of cake. I say, this'll be my day, be easy, it's a piece of cake. Everything will go as I break it, then everything is for my taking. It'll be so easy, and you know that nobody will just see me. We are reaching for everything I need for what I'm dreaming. It'll be so delicious, gonna be so damn vicious, cause we're gonna get the riches, like crime with no witness. Look, I'll get off scot-free, cause you know that you just can't stop me. I'm gonna get to the place I'll be, then I'm gonna maybe just flee the scene. Yeah, or maybe we be robbing the bank and we will take it and we won't even have to say thanks. Scot-free, look. On the mic when I'm dropping the rhymes, you know I'm sitting with my friends having quality time. It'll never end when I'm dropping the style, cause it's getting better when I'm on my grind. Yeah, that's what I call quality time. You know I'm sitting back and I'm on my fly. Look, I'm in the sun, I'm on my run. Look, I'll finish the boulder, I'll carry it like Sisyphus, a chip on my shoulder. Cause I can manage, I can carry it like Atlas, yeah. Cause I'll establish, I can carry the mass. It's up in my folder, I'm angry, a chip on my shoulder, yeah. You know that I will never just sing, it's too risky, it's out on a limb, yeah. Because when I climb up a tree, there's no way I can possibly flee. Because I've got a good grip so it never will fall. Cause that would be appalling. Every morning and every dawn I would abhor it, cause I would be so damn sore. That's what happens when you drop right out of your tree. When you try and reach and you grab for the leaves, and you're gonna land right down on your back, and you're gonna hear your goddamn spine go crack. Yeah, I don't admire that. It's simply not worth the risk. So before you climb out up on a limb, you better think. Alright. Random words: cold fish, lovebirds, sock in it, Greek to me, playing possum. Yeah. You said no shit. I was being emotional, you were cold fish. You weren't even listening, it was the worst. I was just wishing that you would rehearse. Maybe you would think how I was feeling. But your coldness, it just left me reeling. Yeah, it was not appealing. Yeah. It's like you're stealing my words, cause you just won't reciprocate. You know that you were really in the hate. You make me sway, it's so amazing. I can't just believe you are complicating the way I think, because you won't emote. You know that I'm feeling but you won't show. It's like talking to a goddamn wall. It's like you don't even care at all. Yeah. It's kind of absurd when we're kissing in a tree. We are loving like birds. Because I am just loving the worms, yeah. Because I am the earliest bird. I wake up early so I will get served. Yeah, you know that my worms are endless, cause I'm getting early for my breakfast. Yeah, you know that it seems to me you're speaking nonsense, it's all Greek to me. Yeah, you know that it's a stranger scene, because I can't see how you will speak. Look, I'm never gonna stop him. I'm playing dead, so you could say that I'm playing possum. Yeah, I pick him up and then I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna fall down, so you know I'm gonna topple. Yeah, you're speaking, but you know I'm stopping it. I am gonna get your mouth and then I'll put a sock in it. Yeah, because you gotta quiet it. Because you are so loud, I will silence it. You are writing it while I am rhyming it. Because you're mute, not effusive, you're lying, kid. So I'll make it better when you be quiet. Don't make me remind ya, look, You know that we may just fear. If I'm speaking too loud, then you'll say hear, hear, because what I'm really saying, it won't make you jeer, it'll make you agree, and then I won't fear, because you know I'm so into it, I'm into the red, because I bet then I'm down in debt. Yeah, in a mortgage, I might be dead. It's awful, yes, because I'm in the red and you know I can't pay it. I was in the game but I never really played it. Yeah, they say that it's whatever you make it, but you know that if I can't debt, I am caged, kid. I can't remain, you know I paid too much, so I'm up in flames. I can't finish the business, then I'm up in jail because of the witness. Yeah, you know, together up in any weather, we will stay together because we are birds of feathers. Yeah, you know that we are up from the flock, you know that we are all together, we are tight like a lock. You know that it is shocking if we were ever apart, because you and me, we will just never be far. Yeah, together we're family, and so we'd always be together when we're ambling, we're shambling. You got me, I'm like a zombie, together in the brain because you hold me. Yeah, you know that you and me are a team. We are gonna be like the A, B to C, because alphabetically we keep it in a sequence, because when we work together it's when that is easiest. Yeah, I don't wanna sound obsequious, but you know that to be a part is what demons is. Oh, fuck. This is really hard. Alright. Random words, long in the tooth, catnap, scot-free, fool's gold, swinging for the fences. It always is endless, I'm making all the hits, I swing for the fences. Yeah, you know that I am never gonna end this. Yeah, you know that I am never offend this. Look, you know that you were gonna be sold, but it is kinda worthless, it is fool's gold. Yeah, but if I could be so bold, italicized rhymes when I'm up on the cold. I'm so cold cause I'm frozen and I'm wide open. You know that I'm so fast, never a slow one. Yeah, you know that there's no stopping me, because I'm gonna get away, I will be scot-free. Yeah, you know that I have to have that. I'm gonna, on the mattress, I'll have a cat nap. Yeah, because I have just got to sleep. There's a lot of me, and so I am toppling me. You know I'm gonna lie down when I'm back on my back. You know I'm sleeping in the hammock, and you know that I'm slapped, cause I gotta sleep. I need to be lazy, eventually I just need to take time for me. Look, from 8 to 3, it's when I'm gonna sleep, cause I'll dream as I live and breathe. You know I gotta sleep, need the REM so that I can retrieve it. You won't believe it, I need to rest. You know that somewhere I just need to lay my head. You know I'm sleeping like a feline when I'm spitting these rhymes, and you know that I have got the nap that I will desire. Yeah, there's no stopping you, because you're getting real old, cause you're long in the tooth. You know that they say that you're either old or bold, but you won't be sold. What I say is gold, so you know that you were aged, but you're not enraged, cause you know that you were wiser, you know your place. You can't replace them because you've got wisdom. You were so old, so you know you'll kill them. Yeah, and you know that I'm sending you to a great place with all of the pensioners. Yeah, you're gonna sit back and you play some bingo. You know all the words cause you know your lingo. Yeah, you're sitting back when in aged care, and you know it is here or it's in Delaware, but you are well aware it's the place you should be, because you're sitting back playing all the spelling of bees. You know that I just can't just know you, solving all the puzzles like you know Sudoku. Yeah, you're doing it, you've got the words, and when you're old you just might be stern, but I know that inside with the greyest of hairs you are well aware you've got forbearance. Maybe you were even grandparents. Look, random phrases, cry over spilt milk, heads up, keep your eyes peeled, up in arms, top drawer. Yeah, dairy on the floor, but you know it won't kill. Shouldn't cry over spilt milk, cause you know that it's scary when your floor is covered in the dropping of dairy. But the bee's okay, cause you know that we are gonna play. We'll make it all better when we mop it up, so there's no way that you should just chuck a tantrum, cause it will be better demanding all that cheddar. Yeah, I know that you love your dairy. It is so delicious, so you are real wary when you're gonna drop it and it topples to the floor. But it's gonna rot, so we're gonna have to call someone to wash up all of this milk, cause you know that otherwise it's not silk. It's gonna get nasty, so we'll clean it up. Don't worry if it even gets onto the rug. Once it's already happened, you cannot undo it. You know that I'm gonna have to stay congruent to keep it all together, cause we made all of the trouble. But you know that we will fix it up, we'll solve all of the puzzles. Yeah, so just please be aware. Don't drop it and you won't have to care, cause you know that you should keep your head up, cause otherwise you won't get milk on the damn rug. So please be aware, eyes are peeled, so you know that I might find the feeling. And then you drop the milk and then we all are reeling. You know that I don't find it all that appealing, cause the meal is all dropped on the floor. It's wilting on the kitchen, it is a flaw. But I won't repeat it and be a bore, cause we've dropped 1, 2, 3, and 4. Jesus, alright. Random phrases: down to earth, tough it out, wake up call, yada yada, hands down. Alright. Down to earth, tough it out, wake up call, yada yada, hands down. I've found a search, cause I'm looking and I'm bringing you all down to earth. Yeah, you're crazy and you're making all the havoc. I'm trying to bring you back onto our planet. Yeah, you know that you and me are sitting on the planet with the blue and green. Yeah, and it is the moon you see. When you look up at night, it is lunacy. Yeah, cause you were being crazy, you were getting lazy. You would take to basics is what you need. You need lasers to get and breathe. You know you need to touch grass and you need to touch dirt. You need to sit your ass and you need to find worth. You're acting so uncertain and you're looking like the sun that isn't burning. But you're learning that you need to be a little bit simpler from A to B. You're acting, you're so gigantic, you're on another planet and you can't manage. So just try to be a little bit normal. You know what is really in store, and you're gonna get from one day into the morrow. And you know that otherwise you're gonna feel some sorrow. You just need to chill, swallow your damn pills, cause you know you keep it simple, we haven't got a frill. Yeah, cause you know you just make it simple. Every time it's easiest when I'm... Alright, what rhymes are simple? We got to mingle, like we're sitting back like when we was single. Yeah, but I won't finger you out, because we'll make it really simple, we will figure it out. Look, we're gonna tough it out, we're gonna fix it up, and we will not shout, because we can survive it like we are a pirate. When I'm on the mic, you know that I am really rhyming. Look, cause we will survive. If we haven't got a plan, we'll improvise. Yeah, so you know we will live. It doesn't matter cause we exist. Yeah, we need to wake up when it really happens. We need to shake, we need to bake it, we need to rake it, we need to get the leaves off all the front of the bakery. Yeah, so you aren't just phasing me, and you just aren't caging me. You're not erasing me. We will do it lazily, yeah. Cause we gotta make the batter. Everything you're saying, you are yapping, yada yada. Yeah, I don't care, cause it's so boring. Cause you know that I don't care what's in store. Cause we are just storing. And I'm doing it like every morning. You're so boring, you make me yawn. Yeah, you're talking like a dinosaur, you're so old. I don't show you any deference. Everything you're saying, it is so goddamn irrelevant. Yeah, you know that it is all just talk, and I don't care. It's like your fork, you know you're so exhausting. I'ma leave, I'ma stalk away. You're a mockery. I don't care, all of your talk or your boulder dash. What is it for? Yeah. Alright, that was a bit better. Random phrases: a fool and his money are soon parted. Don't count your chickens, what goes up must come down. Knuckle down, no brainer. Yeah, I don't have to explain ya. Shit is so simple, it's a no brainer. Yeah, it's a copy and paster. It's not a gun or even a phaser. I'll never replace ya, I'll draw it on paper. Yeah, you'll fall down then I'll have to just raise ya. Yeah, I'll put it together with a stapler. Yeah, you just couldn't be faker. It's a no-brainer, you're like a zombie. You were so dumb that you will fucking rock me. Yeah, you know that you might try to sock me, but I'll leave. You can't even mock me. Yeah, You are under now because we're working real hard when we knuckle down. You know that we'll bear down and we'll do the work. That is for cert. I'll bring you to earth. Cause we gotta work it when we're coming on down. You know, every time it happens we get living in town. You know, it's just gravity because it's simple physics, so you know it's managing. We're ambling and we will get back to the place. It's basic, you know that it takes upping the stakes, making it great. That's what it means, and we will have to create, cause everything returns eventually to the source. We will come home again, and that's what it's for. Everything is back to zero in the end. It is entropy for centuries. We're never gonna bend. We're gonna stay straight on the narrow and great. It's gonna get better when we do it all day. Yeah, but don't think you predict the future. It's elusive, so you know a suture is gonna stick it up like the chickens we hatch, because you know that we are gonna have to fix up the batch, the whole damn coop. You know that they flew, so you shouldn't assume that you have one or two. You shouldn't count them, because you can rise a mountain. Maybe there'll be more eggs like it's a damn fountain. Yeah, you know that you shouldn't swallow like Snoke, because you know the whites and the yellow, the yolk. Yeah, I'm so mean with eggs, the protein. And next, you know, okay. Oh boy. We're struggling, but it's fun. We're already repeating the phrases. Alright, dime a dozen, jaws of death, quality time, cold day in July, curiosity killed the cat. Alright. The answer, of course, is simplify. Yeah, like a witch, I am living in the coven, because there's a lot of dime a dozen. Yeah, you know the way you're getting all muddled, like a muggle in a cuddle. Look, you know I'm sending you all to Antarctica. You're like a penguin. There's like 11. Or maybe take it down to 7. Yeah, you know you got the dollars and yen. Maybe you were sending them, I got all the cents. Yeah, because you know you're under me, because we're counting up all the different currency. Yeah, there's a lot of me, it's like you were cloned. You're being copied, so you know you're at home. Everywhere you roam, you're seeing another. And you know that you should maybe duck for some cover. Yeah, you know that I will saw you yet. You know I'm gonna save you with the jaws of death. I'll open up the door, you will be exhausted. I will open up the door, I'll force it with the jaws of death. And I'll get you to hospital. We're gonna save you and you're gonna drop it all, but you'll survive. You will be alive from the jaws of life. Look, when I got on the rhyme, you know that I am gonna have some real quality time. Yeah, cause I'm gotten so fine. I'm getting better and you know I got all the grime. Look, it's like a cold day in July, it's unlikely, so you will not be sighting a cold day in July in this hemisphere, unless you were gonna go to a better year. It'd be strange if the climate changes, and then we are gonna just have to replace it. We'll rearrange it, cause the cold and the hot have gotten mixed up, they've gotten real wrong. So you know that we'll have to get the C, the Fahrenheit or the Celsius, so we breathe. Yeah, because all of the seas are rising, we will recline, cause I see the tides. Look, I see a rat, and you know that I will get my bat, because I don't need rodents, I will slow them. I'll get the poison, so I'll explode them. Yeah, because something is so wrong. It should be weak, but it feels so strong. Yeah, it should be short, but it is long. Something's all mixed up, so we're gonna have to close it. It's under your nose. I can detect all the smells of a rose. Yeah, you know that it will maybe explode or maybe implode. I don't know, maybe it's gross. Look, you know that I will suspect it. Every time I look I just might detect it. I spit invective, I'm the detective, and when I'm gonna choose it, you know I'll elect it, because I can see I'm spotting a clue. I'm like blues, cause you know I'm up in the mood. There's not a few that I am just getting confused. I'll elude, but you know that I won't fuck, you know that I can see it. Maybe one day I will retreat, and it is egregious when it leaves legions. Yeah, you know that I could leave the legions, but I'm just trying to fix up the case. And you know that there'll maybe escape. Yeah, I'm looking around all this place. When I am a detective, I'll investigate. Yeah, I can list all the ways I can teach new tricks. Maybe you think that you are too old, but you can learn anything if you are bold. Yeah, I know I'm sold, I believe it. Cause I'll roll, because when I go to school, I'll learn all of the rules, and then I will rule, and I'll never be a fool, because learning, it's all education, and if you don't understand, I will explain it. Yeah, you think that you are so basic, but with some learning, you can change it. Yeah, I know with certainty, you were gonna learn it at the university. Oh boy. Alright. Random phrases. No ifs, ands, or buts. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Again. Break the ice. Short end of the stick. Back to the drawing board. Lordy lord. Alright. Yeah. You can't fit that bus. You're too big. No ifs, ands, buts. Yeah, you can't change it, you can't replace it, because your shit is too ancient. I'm sorry, but you just don't fit the cut. You know that you were like a cow because you bit the cud. Yeah, so no ifs, ands, or buts. No such and such. I'll erupt cause I'm so angry. Yet the way that you behave, it's crazy. Yet you know you won't ever just change, you're lazy. So you know you're trying to just erase me. Maybe you will try and get a thing and tase me. Damn, that is so wrong, my man. You got to change it. Cause you know I owe 10 grand and you were just trying to electrocute me. Every time I refuse all your needs. But I just won't give you the love, I won't give you the chance. No ifs, ands, or buts. You just can't change it, I can't be convinced. Yeah, what you want won't be evinced. Look, so don't count your chickens when they hatch. You can't expect the future, you can't break the latch. Maybe there'll be 10 eggs, maybe there'll be 0. When you see the future, you know you won't be a hero. Maybe the whole hutch will be eaten by foxes. And you know that I am gonna have to get a lock, cause otherwise the eggs won't be success. Cause you know we'll lose them, it'll go to your head. Maybe you just need to accept the chaos. Maybe you will just have to accept the flame of craziness, that everything is randomness. I am speaking honestly with candidness. Look, you know that I will take it nice. You know we'll conversate when we break the ice. Yeah, you know that I would never explode you. When we're in a circle, I'm just getting to know you. Yeah, you know it is the smallest talk, and maybe we inside just don't care at all. But it is the start of personality, and then we're getting together and not calamity. We're just having the fun, you know we're getting all together, we're just having a run. We'll do it up in any weather. The small talk, you know it was endless, but then eventually we will achieve a friendship. Yeah, you know that we are forming it, we are on luck like the short end sticks. Look, we were just pulling straws. It's the fair way, y'all, because it's randomness. I am speaking with the candidness, so I never will abandon it. Yeah, it is just fair when we throw it out, and you might not care, but you know the form of y'all, because I'm drawing all the shapes on the drawing board. Eventually we're gonna manage, make a plan. Everyone sees it so we will understand. Yeah, I've got the plan, it is up on the map. You know that I have got the tactics, I've got the tact. Yeah, you know that that's the plan that we are managing. All together we are gonna make a strategy. But if it will fail, we'll have to fall, and then we're all gonna go back to the drawing board. Yeah, we fell down, but then we'll soar. We're gonna be great, we'll roar like a dinosaur. Cause I abhor when we will go off of the plan, but we will still manage to make the mischief, man. Because I finish, that's what I demand, that we're infinite, and I'll find the grand. Look, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but you are not gonna be fooling me yet. Yeah, not the sharpest, not the hardest, but you're in my garden, so I get friggin' the armor. Yeah, you know that you are up on my grass, and you know I am never mowing it, I'm showing my ass. And you know when we're gonna finish it, we'll never will start. But we're like a pirate rhyming when I'm saying avast. Yeah, you know that you are in the cut, you're on the track, so there's no ifs or buts. We can't change it, we can't replace it, we're a train, and we're on the rails, kid. Look, it is kind of fun when the phrases repeat, so we get like multiple opportunities to try and learn those. Fuck, it's hard though. My goodness. Alright. Random phrases. Wouldn't harm a fly. Hard pill to swallow. Cup of joe. A day late and $1 short. Alright. Yeah. Morning, but I'm on it though. You know that I am gonna drink a fucking cup of Joe. Yeah, the covers I was under those, but now I'm woken up because I drank my cup of Joe. Yeah, can't stop me, I've had my coffee. You know that we are on the boat and we are rocking. Yeah, you know that we are starting the steam. You know that I have got all the caffeine. Yeah, you know that I am grabbing the heat. I've got the energy when I'm drinking caffeine. Yeah, you know that I am kinda shaking. Maybe I shouldn't have drunk lately. Look, you know that I will need to explode if I don't drink my fucking cup of the Joe. Yeah, you know that I will drink a whole pot, cause when I'm drinking coffee I will never stop. Yeah, you know inside you're feeling so hollow. It's a hard truth, it's a hard pill to swallow. Yeah, you know that you can never just follow. I'm too damn good, that's a hard pill to swallow. Yeah, you know that I have got a marshmallow. You know that I am going forever, I'm tallow. Because I got the candle and I've got a handle on everything that happens. And you know I'm not Pandal, look. Wouldn't harm a fly, because I'm so nice and I am so mild. Yeah, I'm rapping like I've been a vegan, like there is not an animal that I've eaten. Yeah, because we are just so damn gentle. All of the violence we will have to end, all the evil we will just be so damn nice. It is kumbaya when I'm on the mic. Wouldn't harm a fly cause I will protect them. You know that I'll never end all invective. Yeah, you know that that is where I'll send them, to a nice place where I'll get them. We're gonna be great, it's a new damn Eden. Cause you know that everything, it will seem so peaceful. We will retreat and we will never have to do any evil. Yeah, I wouldn't harm a fly. I'm a nice guy when I might just rhyme. Yeah, cause you know that we're not so evil. We're gonna bring down every kind of steeple. We'll all be equal, it will be great. Rhyme in a society, a piece of cake. Yeah, you know that I might just show you a great new place, call it your utopia. Yeah, but it's way too late, it's $1 short, so we just can't make whatever kind of place where we'd like to be. But even then I still will be rhyming heat. Yeah, maybe we came too tardy, but you know that we are like alright, fuck. Alright. Random phrases, rain on your parade, don't count your chickens again, high and dry, long in the tooth again. It's actually really good that the same phrases keep popping up, because with enough practice, we could actually get really reliable phrases. Alright. Yeah. Don't wanna say it, but you're so lame. Yeah, maybe I will rain on parades. Yeah, I know that it's really a shame, but I just don't think you play the game. Yeah, it's not as you had planned. We need something better, demand it. Yeah, I'm just being honest, I'm being candid. Yeah, but your shit is ass. Yeah, so you should be better. Maybe you should get a less ugly sweater. Yeah, maybe you should get more feta. You need better cheese and you need some cheddar. Yeah, you know that you don't care what I say, but I'm coming in, I'm gonna have to rain on parades. Yeah, cause it's kinda awful. I know that I am being mean, I'm kinda forceful. Yeah, but you know that that's the storm. When I bring the rain, you're all gonna fall. Yeah, you know that I would do it in autumn, I'ma do it in spring, because I am so awful, I'm the wind, and I'm bringing the cold. You know I am gonna birth the horses, I bring the foals. Yeah, you know that I have never been sold, but you know that what I'm saying, I am like rolled gold, cause I'm so nice. So I hey you, you know I'm singing elemental when I say AU, because I'm dropping it, I'm feeling periodic, yeah. I am feeling real quixotic, yeah. But you can't count chickens, cause you know that maybe they will be in mixed and they won't resist and eaten by fox. You know that it really sucks breaking the lock, because you know that the eggs you count 1 or 3. Maybe the number is a mystery. Maybe you are crazy, you like Mr. Bean, Mr. Magoo on the scene. So maybe you will make crazy mistakes, and then all the chicken eggs, they will just break. Yeah, then you have made a mistake, and then you don't know how many eggs you can bake. Yeah, so maybe you will have to stop it, counting all your chickens before you've got omelets. Yeah, because the eggs, they all gone rotten. Then you haven't got them and the eggs are sodden. Then what are you gonna do? It's endless. What are you gonna eat when it is your breakfast? Yeah, but maybe I have already said it. it, that you need to get it on Reddit. Look, you know that I'm so high, you know that I am gonna leave you all out high and dry. Yeah, you know that I will find the sky every time I rise, cause I'm a pyre, because I'm a fire, and I will rise, I'll never hurdle, cause I will rise on thermals. Yeah, you know that I'm a turtle, time turtle, every time like Yertle. Yeah, because you know the rye is fertile, it's gonna keep growing, cause I'll find my purpose. Look, I rhyme like Myrtle, that's for certain. You know that I am long in the tooth, you know that I am so old that I've forgotten you. Yeah, you know that I am older, bolder, I'm italicized, I'll be sold. Look, you know that I'm so old I fold, I give up because I'm so cold. Yeah, I don't mean cold like the ice, I mean old, like I'm old in the night. Yeah, I survived 9 to the 5, I survived mid-rise, but now it's midnight. Yeah, you know that my life's gone old, and everything that was hot it is now gone cold. Yeah, it's kinda sad, maybe to age it is really bad. Yeah, but maybe we will live forever, and then we will never have to even sever, and then any kind of weather we can just survive it. Every time we get older we'll just be rising. Yeah, you know that I just be so rhyming, but as I'm getting older I feel like titans. Yeah, it feels exciting. Yeah. Alright. Random phrases. It's not brain surgery. On the same page. Barking up the wrong tree. Head over heels. What rhymes with surgery? Yeah. Surgery. Hurtling. Murdering. Surgery. Yeah. Yeah. We are hurdling, you know I'm the doctor, I'm doing surgery. You know that you have got the knife and so you're hurting me. Yeah, it's not really worth the bleed, because I'm so appealing, I'll have to heal you. I'll drop you off at hospital and then we'll feel you, yeah. You know that I'll get the diagnosis every time explode when I implode this, yeah. That's the prognosis. I am the doctor, so you know I know this. Yeah, you know that I can see the omens, because I'm in the hospital, that's where I'm roaming. Yeah, you know that I will fix the symptoms, and when you got a pain, you know I will listen. Yeah, cause healing you, that is my mission. Yeah, so you know I've got to listen, but everything is simple, it's not surgery. You know that I am gonna fix you, that's a certainty. Yeah, I know you know have heard of me, because I've got the PhD, that's why I'm so fleek. Yeah, you know that it is going like a rocket. It's not rocket science, but you know I'll never stop it. Yeah, you know that they have got the knowledge, and that's why all the disease I will have to stop this. I am monstrous when I'm fighting the virus. You know that I'm gonna get the hospital sirens. Yeah, you know that I am candid and I am telling you the truth up in the ambulance. Yeah, you know that I am MD, because I send me to the best scene. You know that I am gonna take you to the bed. I'll give you IV so you will not have to be bled. You wouldn't believe this, but we never use leeches. That's egregious, because that is medieval. Yeah, you know that medicine came a long way. We don't remain in that plain place. Yeah, we got better. We never will stop plagues, but I know better. We will just replace. Alright, we're fucking making it too complicated. Alright, on the same page. Yeah, diagnosis, I know you were a lame brain, I know we understand, so we're all on the same page, yeah. I will not just gainsay, yeah. You know that I'll hack into the mainframe, yeah. I just cannot explain hate, yeah. That's the symptoms of wet lame brains, yeah. It's the same place we will remain every time I explain it, but you know we won't stain it, we will just have to clean it. We're gonna make it better, like the doctor, I'll heal it. Yeah, I'm on the beat so you know that you feel it. I'm gonna grab the fishes and I'll leave you all reeling. Yeah, you know that I'll be clubbing the seal. You know your tit from brain, you know your head over heels. Yeah, you know that it's all by the feels. You know that you're like a car with the wheels. You've been flipped like a turtle on its back. Yeah, I know that you were certainly all slack, cause you can't get back onto your feet. So how could you leave or just even retreat? You used to be fleet. You went so fast, you had the speed. You were so vast, but then you flipped over and you're upside down. Yeah, or at least that's what I've found. It's like I'm doing a handstand, and you know that I I gotta dance, 'cause I gotta demand pants. I keep on moving and you can't demand that. Alright. Random words, needle in a haystack, talk the talk, every cloud is a silver lining, busybody. Needle in a haystack. Alright. I dropped my phone, so I'm feeling in my Maybach. I am looking for it like a needle in a haystack. Yeah, I lost it and you know I really hate that. Yeah, you know that I'm feeling all the flame that I'm dropping because I'm feeling so hot. You know that everything I need, you know it's not what I've got. Yeah, you know it is the goddamn worst when I'm on a search and I can't find Earth. I am so lost when I'm lost in space, and you know I got away, so I got this cage and I will not break it, I will not take it. Maybe I have got all the goddamn laces. Yeah, you know that I don't talk at all. I don't talk the talk, I don't walk the walk, I don't fork the fork. You know that I don't do anything, I just don't care at all. Yeah, I just don't do it, I don't influence, I don't do music, I am not lucid, I'm not amused, and I do not rue it, I'm just damn rude. Yeah, I don't even do what I say, you know that I just move in my place. Yeah, I am fused with the hate, I am gruesome and lame. Look, but I'm still reclining. I guess that's good, I guess it has a silver lining. Yeah, 'cause even though the greyest of clouds are gonna get better when I take all the hours. Yeah, because I guess time will heal. When it really happens, I will find my heels, and then I'll stand where I need to be. Or that's what it seems to me. Look, you are really shoddy. You are doing too much 'cause you are a busybody. Yeah, you know that you should slow it. Maybe you should breathe and you really take a moment. Look, I hate to say it, but you are lame. Your parade is, I am bringing the rain, I'll bring in all the storm and you'll never remain. Look, so you have to just change it. Everything you're doing, maybe you should replace it. Everything you're doing, you are so basic. So you'll have to uncage it, make it better when you get that cheddar. Yeah, you know that you should write that letter, 'cause you got the pen and you know it ends. Then the letter you will have to send, and maybe then I won't rain on your parade. Maybe then I won't be taking it away. Yeah, maybe then I will not be ashamed of everything that's lame about the ways you behave. Look, 'cause I smell a rat. And you know that I will get to that. You know that I'll lay traps and then I'll get the rat. And then maybe the rat will not be fat by eating all our cheese, eating all our brie, eating all our gooder, eating our tasty. 'Cause you know I don't want it in kitchens. I don't want this rat to be my mistress. It is missing, I've got to get this. You know I get the mouse from my house, I witness that I'm gonna catch this nasty rat. Then we'll get away, it's not in my flat. Look, I'll be so nice, you know that we are conversating when we break the ice. Yeah, I guess so that I'm just getting to know ya, and everything about me I'm gonna show ya. I am like Yoda, 'cause I'm so green. Eventually, I will lose the envy. Yeah, and it will talk, and at the end maybe it'll be for something better. When we get to know, you know that is what we'll have to show. You know, we're just chilling, we're making the jokes, and you know it's like the eggs you count 'cause they've got the yolk. Right. Alright. Off one's base. Put a sock in it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. A lemon. What rhymes with lemon? Lemon, smelling, felon. Tellin. Helen. In Troy, like I'm Helen, I'm getting all the citrus 'cause you know I love the lemons. Yeah, the stories 'cause you know that I am telling everything that's happening, feeling like a felon. Yeah, you know that horse in the mouth, when I'm gonna see it I might have to shout. Yeah, because I just won't question it, because I am feeling merriment and we will get to it because you're given a gift. I didn't even ask for it, it's not on my list. I don't know why you have given me horses, but I won't question it, cause that is exhausting. I'll just say thank you, and it is great. Maybe you'll take this horse all day. I'm gonna ride it, it's so exciting, and that's why this is the rhyme I'm writing. Yeah, I'm thanking you. Every time you give it in a great big mood, you know that you have been so nice, and I am so excited when this horse I ride. Yeah, you're talking too much, maybe you should stop it. I better close you down, I'll put a sock in it. Yeah, you know the mic, you know that I am rocking it. On the mic, you know that I am popping it, but maybe I am yapping way too much, and maybe it is happening when I should shush. So you know I'll put a sock in it, and all the shit that I've been saying I'll be stopping it, because I'm off my base. It's like I've gone so crazy, I'm off my face. I am so wavy. So maybe you'll evade me, yeah. I'm going, but you know I'm never stopping. I am playing dead because I am playing possum, yeah. But I'm never gonna be rotten, yeah. Cause the floor you gonna be mopping. Maybe I shouldn't look under the rocks, shaking the trees, taking the talks. Look, because curiosity kills, and you know that it's stopping the pills. Look, cause I'm just a feline when I drop these rhymes, and I define all the words that I need in my lines, and then improvising we maybe will shine. Yeah, cause you know that we're too curious, all of the energy we're fusing it. Yeah, maybe I'm just confusing it. Yeah, or maybe I am just losing it. So maybe we should stay in our lane, or maybe I shouldn't be lame in this place. Maybe I shouldn't shade my face. Maybe I should just remain. Look, but you can't force it right, because you open up the doors with the jaws of life. And maybe that'll save your life. We'll stop it all, we'll take you all to hospital. Yeah, maybe we will stop a fall, because we will get you out of the car. With the jaws of life it's not hard, cause we have to get you from the crash. When the cars came together and bashed. Yeah, it's erratic and it's not magic, but we will get you out, stop the havoc. Look, that's the jaws of life. It was wrong, but I had thought it right. Maybe we had made mistakes. Maybe that was not that place. But we can save you with these tools. It used to be so simple, like we're fools, but we make it all better, learned it in a school. And then the jaws of life are so good they rule. Alright. Random phrases, down to earth, lovey-dovey, column A, column B, in the red. Yeah. Cause I'm in debt, we're losing all the money till we're in the red. We had been fed, but I'd made too big a bet, yeah. There's no change in me when we're feeling alphabetical from A to B. Yeah, I guess it's a little of both. There's no one option that we can close, yeah. Need the hose, need the dry, maybe need to flow. We need both, we need balance. That's how we manage the boat, that's how we float, otherwise we will sink. Need to act and you also need to think. That's column A, column B, look. Alright, down to earth, yeah. Off in space, then I found the dirt. I go right down to earth. Alright, I think this is the last one. Random phrases, elephant in the room, hair's breadth, every cloud has a silver lining, catnap. Elephant in the room. Yeah. Yeah, in the tomb, and you know that I'll be getting it. I'll be looking around and then I will see all the elephants. Yeah, you know that I'll be feeling all the merriment. And you know that I'ma start it up and then I'm ending it, because I got the memory, I won't forget that there is an elephant, it's on the net. Yeah, the elephant, it has been surfing the web. I was certain that it was dead. Look, but the elephant is alive, and you know, we are telling that it is right. This elephant is such a great guy. It's getting all the peanuts and it's on live, yeah. Cause Reese's Pieces, you know that the elephant, he really needs this, yeah. So we shouldn't assume that everybody's seeing elephants in the room, yeah. Cause maybe we will finish them, and maybe all these elephants, they are invisible, yeah. They're minuscule, they're so tiny when they're in the room. Look, and maybe it's dead, maybe the elephant has been buried yet. Yeah, I don't know, where were you sending them? All of these elephants electrocuted Edison. Look, or maybe it was the other way round, you know, that I'd heard, or that's what I've found, that Edison electrocuted elephants. I don't know where he was getting them. Where did Edison even get a bloody elephant? Getting elephants and then he deaded them. He deaded the elephants and he's a felon. Edison killing elephants. Get him? Look, a hair's breadth when we're really close till we gotta get next. They're so close but not together. It's an asymptote in any weather. Look, they're so close, it's a Planck length. And you know that that's next. Cause you know that it's simple physics in the mix and I can't resist it. Yeah, you know that we will shatter all the atoms. Cause you know they're gonna make the havoc and they'll clatter. They are so loud when they make the contact. We hear them all around and we say, what was that? It missed by a hair's breadth. So you know you better go get the dart that you had thrown. You'd thrown it all over the room, and so you weren't even just hitting the board. You don't care at all. You threw too much force. Then you threw the dart, it went through the window. And you know you're rapping like you were Mike Winslow. Look, and it's crazy with the lightning. If you are gloomy, I'll remind you. Even the darkest clouds have silver. Even water brings rain to the tiller. Yeah, so you know that you need it to grow. For the seeds we sown. So even on a rainy day, maybe it is just great. Maybe it is really what we need. When we are hot, we will drop the heat. Maybe we will find all the balance. And you know that together we got to manage. Look, I need to sleep. I need the REM and I need to dream. So you'll ask, what was that? Well, I'll say that I need a cat nap. I'm having a kip. I'm having a nip. I'm sitting on the pillow and you know that I'll hit the pillow. Cause you know that I will get to the bed and I will maybe have to catch some Zeds. Alright, I feel like that was a bit of a nightmare, but that's alright. Let's just do some random words. Something a bit easier. Let's do that. Yeah, Black Renaissance. Alright, the phrases were an interesting challenge. I think probably the move is to just sort of stay on one topic for longer. Might have been the move, but alright. Random words: passion, flash, silence, grand. When I'm on the mic, you gotta just stand. Get together and we're feeling so grand. Yeah, you know that we have never been bland. Cause I speak candid every time I demand it. Yeah, not rancid, cause you know I am grand. Getting all together, not according to plan. Going right off it when we improvise. You know you feel the rhymes when I am rapping live. And you know I'll remind you that I've no silence. You know that I might just have to remind it. I'm rapping like I'm living like a pirate. And you know that we are gonna find admirers. Look, you know that I will come in a flash. And you know that I will grab the gold and keep it in stashes. I bat and hatches, grab the lashes. And you know that I'm gonna have to bash the havoc. I grab it because I have the passion. You know that I'll survive it like 100 lashes. Yeah, because you know I have to stash this. If there is the mischief, then you know I'll manage. I speak candid because I smash the haddock. Eat the fish, it's delicious magic. Yeah, you know the fish, it is never rancid. Because you know that I will establish. We're making a mess, but you know I'ma go forever and I'm feeling no stress, you know. It is unanimous because I'm on the bike and I have got a handle, and it's magic when I'm really gonna find the speed. I got velocity, a lot of me, I ride at sea. You know that I'm on steeds and you know riding a horse. You know that I am riding cause I've got all the force. You know that when I'm gonna find all the shoes, you know that I am gonna add the mixture up in the stew. You know that I can't lose, so that is not amusing. And you know when we're rude, when I'm in the mood, I'm up on the groove and I'll find no less than the best. All the answers when you have the questions. And you know that I am gonna get the appendage. And you know that I am gonna have to send this. Yeah, when I am speaking it is such a relief. You know that I will bring an end to all of your grief. And you know we're at the top of the chief. And you know it is not a mystery. mystery to me, because we teach, we're like KRS, and you know we are gonna have to say what's next. Yeah, I'm weighing like I'm taking a ton, you know I'm rapping like I'm KRS-One, and you know I am gonna send him in, a doctor with the medicine, you know that I will bring from a fetum ephedrine. I don't know how to say it, but that's a medicine, and I'll send him in. Look, I'm so certain, whether we are older or if we're a virgin, you know that we're turning, it's like a fern, it's like all of the leaves that we are just burning. You know I murmured, but you know murders are gonna happen when I am feeling certain. Yeah, I'm dropping it, whether negative or positive, you know that I'm gonna have to drop it like a government. Alright. Random words: healthy, smooth, inhabitant, password, organization. I'll have to explain all the ancient ways of this organization. I will remake it, I will explain it, and I will reshape it like the shape of your face. Look, we'll make it better passing words, and you know that I'll eventually fuck. But you know that I've really gotta grab on it, cause I'm living in this place, I am a damn inhabitant. I'm a savage and you know I'm grabbing the mic, and every time it happens I am gonna clash with a tyke. Yeah, that's right, I will fight a child, and maybe I will win, but I am quite mild. Look, you know that I will have to infuse all the energy when rapping, cause you know that we're smooth. You know that we are gonna always be so lucid and elusive. I make music, I'm so gruesome, getting better. You know that we are gonna have to get the cheese and cheddar. Yeah, we're on the mic and you know feel like the man, and you know when I got control, you know I grab the commands. You know have to just stand when I'm carrying lances. You know that I am gonna grab all the advances. Speak in stanzas, paint on canvas. Look, I have the mic, I have the ice, I'm making all the sacrifice. Yeah, you know that I will grab it right, because I'm looking real good like a magic mic. That's my sacrifice, because I grab the mic, and you know, when I got it then I stash it right. Yeah, you know I eat the salmon rice, because you know that I am gonna mash it right. Yeah, I got the recipe, and there is no betting me, and I got forever, and I'm never gonna be settling. Alright. This is a much slower beat, so you really got to adjust the meter. I've been all around, I found the housing, and you know we're rounding. I'm a terror and I'm rounding all the errors. Yeah, you know the day I'm gonna come and get you, but you know I'm gonna hover like I'm living in a spaceship. But I'd never bother if I have to just erase it. I will savor, I will taste all of the raisins, then I'll take them back in time to when they're grapes. And it is so great when I'm cleaning like a maid, and I'm so crazy that I'm a brick right from the cage, and not lazy when I am sitting on the hammock, cause even then I'm dreaming and I'm making all the havoc. What I've got in store, I've got it all, I got a fall, but you know that I'll cut it with the saw. I'll bring down all the tree because I'm bringing the lumber. I've got tons and you know I'm still all a runner. I can run with a log on my shoulder, and I am keeping all of the blogs in a folder. I told you everything that you know, and I'm a rhymer, but I've got fire right from my lighter. I might inspire, I might just rise up, aspire. I'm on fire, I'm on the grind from the 9 to the 5, yeah. I'm not inspired, yeah. I'm not tired, yeah. I'll energize, yeah, like I'm the bunny. You know that we are in Philadelphia, sunny, and you know that we be running, and you know feelings are stunning. Speaking clearly and we never be mumbling, because I can really see ya, junior, senior. You know that I might appear, then I'll leave ya. You know that we will go on forever in evenings, and you know that everything's not as it's seeming. Yeah, you know that I can see the watch with the bevel. You know that I am winning from the 1 to 10th every level, and you know I'll never settle. I'm like Masha Heddle, and you know on the bike I just have to pedal, and you know I'ma eat the dates, I'ma eat the raisins. I can't escape and I can't explain them. I keep it tied up from the day to the night, and when you arrive you'll find that I'm fine, and I might not be riding, I might just be improvising, rhyming on mics, and I find that it's tight with a pinch of salt, cause I find my faults. Alright. Well, this is easier, isn't it? Random words: treatment, deficiency, strike, breaker, spirit, fascinate. Phew. See, I should have started the stream with something stronger. Look, I find that is easiest, dropping like a doctor when I got the treatment. And we're never retreating, even when Caesar will bring the lesions, yeah. You know I'm never finishing, bringing the nutrition, cause I haven't got deficiencies. You know that I'm simply not admitting these. Everything in my history's a mystery, yeah. I don't hate ya, I'ma end the strike like a strike breaker. And then I'll find you later, I'll fight the fire like a fire blazer. Look, you know that I can see you in the spirit. You know that I'm gonna get it when I see your mirror. Cause I am gonna win all the elections. Because I'm gonna see a copy in reflections. And I'll eject them like VHS. I'll get them when I get the stress, yeah. But then we're gonna watch a movie. We're getting real chill together, gets a groovy, yeah. You know that I'ma grab the bakery, cause you know that it fascinates me. Because I just make the bread, you know I'm cooking and I'm getting it with the eggs. You know it's so delicious, I'm so damn vicious. You know I'm on a mission and I won't just witness. I gotta eat it because I got to taste East of Eden, cause I love to savor the flavors like every day. It's so great, and you know by your grace it's getting better every time I do it. And you know we're moving with influence. Look, I might despise it, I don't write it, I just rhyme it. You know that we rhyme like a siren, getting so loud when I'm improvising. Whether say it or you spray it, whether take it or you gave it, doesn't matter, we will just exchange it. I'll emblaze it with latest flavors. Look, I say namaste when you come into my place, estate. Cause it's great, we showed the grace. And you know we're gonna lace it with the taste, yeah. You won't assume it, when we come together we will move in units, yeah. Then you know they won't elude it. Even though I'm looking so elusive, I make music, or maybe that is a lie. You know that I am looking fly when I'm up on the mic. And then every time I strive, I will rise up the spire. And then we will admire the taste of the fire, yeah. We're living it, we're out of the trap. And you know we're getting better and we're cutting no slack. You know that we are gonna have to make the magic. We are always moving and we ain't just static. We're dynamic, we always moving. And if it's shit at first, then you know improving. It is what we do, and you know we'll assume that we're gonna make a mockery of you. Look, you know that I am on my way. You know I never take a break or a holiday. We're like Billy, cause we never been chilly. You know that we are chilling, but you know we're not frilly. Cause we keep it real simple, we keep it tight. You know we're keeping it all nice when I'm on the mic. Because we got to strive from the 9 to 5 on the grind. And you know we're like a siren because I improvise, yeah. You know that I just won't explain it. I won't replace all the foundations because it will remain, it's in the past. And when we look back, the past is stark, yeah. You know we see the history and we will answer all the questions, it's no mystery. You know I'm fleeking the tweet, I'm like Mr. Bean. And you know I am gonna never, there's no hitting me because I'm in the scene. But I am just a director, eat ya like I am Hannibal Lecter. You know that I am starting shit but then I get better. You know that we are gonna have to go and just get ya. Okay. Random words: discrimination, finish, company, favor, put. Yeah. Make it better, then we're gonna blaze it. You know that I will choose between one discrimination. Look, that we will take it and then we will just blaze it. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, so you know I take the bacon. Yeah, I never copy it, I never mimic. You know I'm not stopping it because there is no finish. Yeah, you know that I am on the scene and I am bringing all my people for my company. Yeah, there is no drop in me because you know that I have got a damn lobotomy. And yeah, you know that there is just no monstering me because there is just no toppling. Because I stay in place when I'm laid in state. And you know, it's been this way since the ancient days, yeah. You know that I will have to just favor all of the flavors. You know that I savor, yeah. It doesn't do what it should. You know it doesn't stay put, so you know what's good. Look, you know that we will raise the sails and we ain't gonna fail. Cause we take the grail and it's holy. So you have to show me roaming with the ancient tones we implode. We may explode ye. Like ancient, look, You know that we are battening the hatches. We're gonna be slack and sitting back in captain's cabin. Yeah, you know that we will take away the famine. We're gonna make it better cause we're grabbing all the salmon. You know we're gonna eat when we find a feast. We're gonna be better than as I live and breathe. The business scene is not what we need. We'll finish thee and we'll get a feed, cause we gotta be eating all of the breakfast, the lunch and the dinner, and it's gonna be endless. Yeah, on my ship we're dropping all the rudders. We're getting all together when we're having all our supper. Yeah, but maybe I will have to ask you, is it really safe when we are in this harbour? Yeah, you know that we've got the larder, but I don't want to give away like quarter or halves of it. You know that I am gonna have to trade. You know I'll give away all the goods we trade, and until Judgment Day it must be great. Yeah, but at least the fudge remains. The fudge is my favourite, so it has to stay. You know we'll still have the fudge when we will raise the sails. Yeah, because it would be really absurd to leave this earth and not bring some dessert. For what it is worth, you know that my tooth is pretty sweet, so I will not elude the sea, because we'll be eating the citrus. You know I need the lemons and the lime, and I witness that it is unworthy to get the scurvy. So you know that we're gonna find the earth and the surf. We ride back home, you know we're gonna go to a great show, and it's gonna be great back in the bay. That is the place where we maybe remain. That is where I will have to park my ship, and when I'm on the mic I'm gonna rhyme the hardest shit. Okay. Alright, we'll finish it there. That was an interesting experiment. Thanks for listening. Triceratops, Rob Hader, Ray J. Until next time. Cheers.